All right, what's going on, everybody? Give me Card Stacks here, and I've been buying a ton of cards on COMC. Let me show you everything that I've picked up this week. All right, so I've been buying a ton of cards this week. They've been running their Black Friday week sales event. It's been awesome. I've been buying a ton of stuff. They really encourage a lot of their sellers to run some sales on their ports. I've been running 40% on most of my items for Cyber Monday. I think I'm going to do 50, maybe 60% on my port just to move out of a lot of stuff, but I've just found a lot of good opportunity. And yesterday, they released their top 20 buyers during this promotion. Your boy came in at number 13, the number 13 buyer on the entire platform, which is crazy, but just been finding a ton of deals. I have been loading up my watch list throughout the month. I haven't been buying too much just in anticipation of this sales event. So went through my watch list and then honestly just started going through rabbit holes, just anything I was interested in. I was going through all my binders to check to see. I went through my NFL top 100 checklist looking for cards that I didn't already have that, maybe these cards went on sale. They're all Hall of Fame guys. So if I can find any sort of value or sale price on that, I'm going to scoop those up. And then just buying a ton of stuff to flip online. So let's hop on to COMC. I'll show you everything that I've been picking up, what my thought process is, my plan, what I'm going through in my buying process. I've been buying a lot. I'm number 13. Hopefully we can crack the top 10 by the end of the week. They've been releasing them every single day, so we'll keep you updated there. All right, so I just pulled up Instagram, and the first thing up is COMC. So I'm going to go to this post because I wanted to show you, Gaby card stacks. I spent a little under 2,000. I've picked up some cards today, but man, look at that. I'm going to frame that one. Top buyers on COMC, this entire platform, one of the largest marketplaces in the world for buying and selling sports cards, and your boy is in it. So, all right, let's go through. I think I already pulled up, my sales history here. So let's jump right in. Let's see when this started. Let's see how many pages I've actually purchased. All right, here we go. So this is where it all started. On the last one, or maybe it was the spring cleaning sale, I stayed up until midnight for the sale to kick in. I believe it starts at midnight in Seattle, where their headquarters are. I did that one time. It was fine. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go to sleep. And if I wake up, I'm a light sleeper. I wake up early in the morning anyways. If I wake up, I'm just going to start grinding from there. So I woke up at 1:40 in the morning, a little bit earlier than that. And I just started looking through my watch list and I was just scrolling. So first card I picked up was this Andrew Marsh Hale. Beautiful card. I like the inscription. Doesn't have a lot of autos. This was, what was it? $36. A little up there, but you don't see this card a whole lot, so I felt good about picking that up. One of the top receivers in the freshman class in the Big Ten. I really believe in him, so I'm buying that. Little Noah Fafita for the PC. I've been buying him up. Arizona's having a great year. They're potentially going to win 9 games. They have the rivalry game on Friday, but just wanted to pick that up for PC or for flip purposes. Found a nice seller who had like 40% off a bunch of Topps Chrome. That is a sick Clay Matthews Topps Chrome card right there. Love the image on that one. And then a little RJ Maryland, just super cheap. How much was that? $10? Not bad. So I'll take that. Let me zoom out one time. All right, cool. So we've got 25 pages to go through, although you'll see a lot of like duplicates here. I bought the Billy Ripken here. I'll send that to live auction. That seems to do pretty well. I picked up a lot of Jeremiah Love, a lot of these base cards. I had a video about this, just a guy that I believe in, and his floor has jumped up. Someone else is just as crazy as me. They're already up to $4, so I do like seeing that. I've been buying these. I have 61 copies. I've been buying them up to $1, so really excited about that. Some teal lavas as well. Those are doing about $10. Again, this sale has gone incredibly well for me. Some refractors, so nothing crazy there. A sapphire. His market has just boomed over the last few weeks. He's been going crazy, so I'm happy about that. Let's see, what else? Some Juju Watkins X-Fractors. These have been on my watch list for a little bit, out for the season, but one of just the best players in America, so love that one. This I thought was a great deal. Sean Taylor, Topps Chrome rookie card, one of my favorite players of all time, so a card that I've always wanted, and this one I think was 50% off. This is a card that has been on my watch list for a while. Chuck Cecil, Arizona Wildcat for the PC. From my understanding, these are pretty hard autos to hit out of that box, whatever it was. 2005 Topps All-American, so I'll take that. Little Jordan Davison, one of the top freshman running backs at Oregon right now. in the playoffs, hopefully, I imagine. So I like that one. Another cheap Noah Fita for $8. One of the best quarterbacks in the country this year. I'll take it. Got this one for $9, the refractor auto. So love that. Picked up a good amount of Caleb Downs. He's projected to go top 10 in the draft. So there's a base pink and a regular refractor. Lauren Betts, another person I'm buying, similar to Jeremiah Love. Let's see where her prices are. I could buy a couple of these for sure. And then I've got some at 120. Just trying to maybe pick up whatever, people will list under me. I'll buy it. So kind of a little strategy there. Picked up some Lauren Betts Inceptions, a couple of these, probably 5 or 6. I'm going to grade these. They grade incredibly well. A cool Tony Gonzalez Topps Chrome Prism, number to 260 for $8. This was a great deal. I think this was 50% off. Talon Green on the Bowman Best Auto. One of my sleepy sneaky sleepers. There we go. For the draft, I like that. Talon Taylor, just a true freshman. Another Billy Ripken, I guess. Cool. Michael Jordan, that'll be a good live auction. Just anything with the trophy, I think, looks good. And then I picked up a lot of Dante Moore base. He's getting a decent amount of steam, I would say. His base cards have jumped up quite a bit. I've got 29 of these, so just stashing those for whenever the time comes. Tom Brady, this is a card that I want to send to live auction. I always forget to when the live auctions open up on Friday afternoons. So just a cool card. I like it. Hunting or pointing at, his next victim there. Dylan Thieneman base auto, super cheap. And then I found all these for $4. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? I'll take that all day. Little Jada Maeva kind of paid up for it. It was about $34, but you're not finding those under, $45 all in. No Fita base card for 2 cents. I mean, come on, where else can you buy a card for 2 cents and have it in your account? Find that for me. A couple Sapphires, 20 cents. Beautiful color match there. I've got a handful of these, and at 31 cents, Ruben Bain been getting first round grades. So, just wanted to scoop up some low end, an X-Fractor on the Bowman first, a refractor. Makai Lemon, a finalist for the Fred Biletnikoff Trophy, the best receiver in America. So I'll take that. Oh, bought a lot of that. Makai Lemon orange for $5. Sure. Justice Haynes for $1.25. Why not? One of the best running backs. I think he's shut down for the year. Cade Klubnik, I know he's down, but for $1.38, a numbered Cade Klubnik, sure. Jaden Maeva, 30 cents. Nico Iamaliava, 18 cents. We'll see what happens. Makai Lemon, some base cards there. Just picking up the low-end stuff. I love flipping the 50-cent cards into $1 cards all day. Paid up on the Jeremy Bernards for sure, but a nice future. I think there was a comp at about 45 that made me feel good, and then a yellow. Not bad with the yellow right there. What did I pay? 35 and 45. Rocco Beck, a guy that I believe in. I've known about him since he was in high school, so I'll always kind of support Rocco. Curious to see if he hits the portal, what happens there. This was cheap, man. $14. What's crazy, this is just how far his market was. This is a $60 card 4 months ago. Crazy. So that was funny. $26 on a grade. I mean, it's costing you that much to grade the card, so I'll take it. Austin Simmons, just in case, next in line. We'll see where he transfers to. I imagine he hits the portal. And another Austin Simmons. Just doesn't have a lot of cards, so I'll take it. Thought that was a decent price. $17 for the Julian Sayin Prism break. Numbered to 99. Going to be a Heisman finalist, I imagine. Keldrick Falk for $10. Sure, he's kind of jumped up a little bit. Carson Hansen blue. Just, I don't know, it's cheap. I'm not like a huge Carson guy. Caleb Douglas. We'll see what Texas Tech does in the playoffs for sure. Deshaun Bishop, $13 on that one. He had himself a day. Nate Frazier, one of the top running backs at a modern day high school. He's been shredding. Got this gold Caleb Downs to 10 for $70. I felt good about that one. Malachi Fields, a guy that I love. I've been buying him for quite some time. He's really turning it up at Notre Dame right now, so I'll take it. I think I'm going to build the Aqua set. Cam's cards got me onto this set, and this was 90 cents. I love the 1952 design on that one, so I'll be shipping that home. More Jeremiah Love. There were auctions that were hitting like almost $20, so I picked up a couple at 10. I just felt good about that. Let's start down here. Jeremiah Love again, and then a bunch of Jaden Bradleys. I saw National Player of the Year. He's number 2, and these are his only autos. Arizona Wildcat, so I picked up a handful of these at $3 or $4, so I'll take it. I believe that's his only card. More Jaden Bradley. Picked up Rod Moore base cards. Again, for 3 cents, I mean, this guy's going to be one of the top safeties in the draft. I can make a little money off of that. Josh Hoover, I'm stashing him for next year, so I like that. Eugene Wilson, he was super hot this summer. He's been a little disappointing, but at $3.72 for a pair of autos, I will take it. So let's go back. There we go. All right, so about a third of the way done, I would say. So again, just been finding incredible deals, and it's just one thing after another. Just guys that I'm searching for, and you stumble upon a port and it's 75% off, and then you click into theirs. So it's been a lot of fun for sure. This is one of my favorite weeks events of the year. So you see, I just went to Eugene Wilson, $6 for a numbered patch auto. I'll take it. Went up on this one. This one's a little crazy. $38 on the Bowman first, Drew Aller. I know he's hurt. I know he's stinky, but I'll take the chance then. I doubled down on that one. $80 total on 2 Drew Allers. I'll take the chance. Brandon Sorsby for $10, one of my favorite guys. I've got so many of his base autos. LT Overton is mocked in, first round drafts, I would say, late first. Jace Brown for $5. He's hurt for the rest of the year. Davison Igbinosun, Ohio State guy, so I feel good. A patch auto for $6. I mean, come on, what are you doing here? This was a great sale, 50% off. This was $13, I believe. Will Johnson, Bowman first, playing out of his mind with the Arizona Cardinals right now. And then, you know what? Someone sent me an offer on a couple of these, and there were some, I didn't want to sell mine at the price that I got the offers for, and I decided to buy the others that were in this listing. So $8, very cool card. I have a lot of good luck selling those Halo cards, through eBay and COMC, more of the Halo. $7 for Walker White, another one of my guys. He's 4th string at Baylor, but look out. And then a lot of Pat Tillman. I've been buying Pat Tillman. Some of these were on sale, some of these were not, but I think the cheapest copy on eBay is $20. So you see I bought him for 16, 19, 15, and 15. And then I believe this is not authentic. What's the word? His true rookie card. This is Upper Deck 2001, so $52. In good condition, you can get them for about $40, $50. A bad condition's like $30, but I'll take the chance there. I sold a Makai Lemon gold auto on eBay that I've had for almost 2 years, since the product released. I sold that one for $110 on eBay, and then bought this one for $120. So I felt good there. Jeremy Bernard, I think his cheapest base auto is $30. So if I can buy it for $20, I've got a little bit of room to grow right there already to list it. I just picked up the Marcus Colston gold on eBay auctions for like $20, $25. So I wanted the gold to pair with it. Just cool color matches right there. All right, let's continue. Anthony Evans, that was cheap, $6. This is where I started to get crazy. I went down some crazy rabbit holes of just guys that I like. Topps Chrome, I love Topps Chrome. I've got a whole Topps Chrome binder, and I was going through what are the parallels that I like, from what years, from what players. So this is where I feel like I got some crazy deals, and things just started rolling. So I paid a little under $2 there. Malachi Fields, another one for $26. His base autos do about $20, so I felt good. Bought some Ty Simpson here, an auto for $50. These grade incredibly well, so we'll probably send that to grading. Paid up on this one, but I had just sold a base auto for like $75. So I was like, all right, I'll upgrade that and get the refractor. Also got this Dante Moore. Again, we don't know what's going to happen with him, but I'll take the chance. Some more of these Lauren Betts for grading. And then Olivia Miles. I saw a WNBA mock draft. It had Olivia Miles in like the number 2 or 3 spot. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. So here's some more Dante Moores. I went crazy on Dante Moore, just a bunch of base cards. At $1.50, I'm going to relist them for $3, and I feel pretty good about it. Steve Angeli, I don't typically buy non-first autos, but under $10 of a numbered starting quarterback. He's out for the year. I'll take it. I'll buy the Bowman first at $13, though. I do like that one. And then, okay, here's some more Topps Chrome. X-Fractor, sweet image on Troy Polamalu right there. Picked up both of these for less than $10. I mean, that's, the less than the price of like a fat pack at your retail store. $13 on the Blue Wave. This 2015 Topps Chrome Calvin Johnson is one of my favorite images in Topps Chrome. I love it. I don't know what it is. I collect Larry Fitzgerald. I'm doing basically a rainbow, I guess, for all of the years. Just super collectible. I grew up in Phoenix, grew up in Arizona. I still live here. Just a cool card, cool guy. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, I don't like Larry Fitzgerald. That guy stinks. So I like him. I picked up a couple of cards for my binder. There's the black 2011. Probably my second favorite image. I'll get to, honestly, it could be this one. That's definitely up there, going one-handed. I don't know who that is. I'd have to look that up. Now I'm curious. Michael Vick, another great image out of 2013. This is a pink to $3.99 for $1. I'll take it. So now we're in the top 10. So we've been flying through this okay. More Michael Vick, camo, nice one for $2. You don't see those a lot. And then bought a lot of these Ed Reed. I just think this is kind of an iconic card. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed on the same one for $1. I think it should be worth $2, so that's why I buy. Luke Kuechly, one of my favorite players of all time. Eligible for the Hall of Fame now, so I like that. I'll definitely take it. A Larry Fitzgerald Pulsar, not numbered, but it's from 2014. A Arian Foster blue color match, $250, sure. So the mascot game has been crazy in terms of just the markets with Bowman University releasing, and I just felt like it is never sold on COMC, so it's going to sit for a while, I imagine, but I just believe, hey, if you want a UCLA mascot card now, you got to run through me. I needed this one. This was 14 cents for the binder. I'll pay to ship it home. I've never seen one in my local dollar boxes, so COMC is just going to be able to get me these low-end parallels, 45 cents for the purple shimmer. I just have never found it. And then, all right, I think this is where, this is where I go off the rails here. Tony Romo blue, beautiful color match for $16. I'll take it. Aaron Rodgers, I saw one on eBay listed for $70 with like 20 watchers, so I felt good about that. Another Tony Romo, I'm not a huge Romo guy, but it is what it is. Calvin Johnson, Topps Chrome numbered stuff, does incredibly well, so $22 there. And then the Sepia, I don't remember how we pronounce it, but that one was $30. Paid a little up for it, but I like it. A Adrian Peterson black 2011, not my favorite image of his. I prefer the 2015 image, but I'll take it. This was a nasty one. Reggie Wayne laying out for it under $5. I mean, man, you can't. And so why am I? Well, one, I love Topps Chrome. Like that's my prime childhood when I really fell in love with football. It was second grade, so 2002 up until now basically. So all of this stuff I absolutely love. But also with Topps Chrome football coming back, being licensed, I do think some of this stuff I would buy it even if I didn't think that. I've been buying Topps Chrome for years, but I think coming back to Topps Chrome now with Topps and football and their licensing, I do think we might see some appreciation, I guess. I'm not expecting to get rich off of this, but I do think as Topps Chrome gets back into mainstream, people are going to be like, oh, I want to collect some of the older Topps Chrome. So stuff like that, I mean, $5 is just a no-brainer. This was 50% off. This Atomic Ice Parallel, number to 139 out of 2011. Super rare. I flip these cards all the time. I've flipped a Ray Lewis for $150. I flipped a Jamal Charles, I think, for $80. These are super rare. You don't see them a lot of big players, and this was 50% off. You're just not going to see this card, and it's a sick image, so I like it. Tom Brady, this was a 50% off sale as well. $50. I think the cheapest available was $100, and I think they sell for about $70, so I felt good about that. Not numbered, it's a retail rack pack from my understanding. They also had some 2002 Topps Chromes for $35. They do about $35 to $50, but I picked up 4 of those. This was 50% off. I think they do about $5 to $10. It was listed at $450. Julio Jones X Factor. There are not a lot of these listed on eBay, so I felt good about that. And for $18, I think it does about $35 or $40. So the 50% off certainly helped. I've just recently learned about this set. It's Topps Showdown. This was some sort, or NFL Showdown. It was some sort of a trading card game of sorts. I don't know if there was actually an e-reader component to it, but I bought these because Pat Tillman has a card in it. And I'm like, you know what? Brady can't go wrong. Bear Bachmeier, I sent an offer. We countered and we settled at $40. One of my favorite players in college football. I've been super high on BYU. I said they were going to go 6-0. Now they're 10-1. I didn't expect that, but I was like, hey, 6-0, Bear Bachmeier's the truth. And this is going to be his only card for a while, I imagine. So I'll take the chance there. KJ Bolden, I think I saw one on eBay for $30 with 10 watchers, so I felt good about that. And then a black, beautiful color match for D'Angelo Williams. Really like that one there. And then let's continue. Start from the bottom. Aaron Donald, he's not eligible for the Hall of Fame for a couple of years, but I continue to buy him up. I ended up I thought about this when I saw the black and the atomic, and I was like, you know what? The blue color match, I love it. I need it. Brian Urlacher numbered blue color match, easy for $12. Maybe a little overpay there. Little Dallas Clark blue. This one does have a condition note on it, and there was a cheaper one at $5 that I did not notice. So I think I ended up picking that up. This Ocho Cinco, I like it just because it says Ocho Cinco on the bottom, and I also picked up a couple of oranges as well for the color match. Love those. Oh, here's the other one. So this one was cheaper at $4 and no condition note there. So cool that they called out the condition. I was like, oh, there's no way there's another copy not condition noted for under $5, and sure enough, there was. Malcolm Floyd, beautiful color match, laying out for that one. Love it. Michael Turner, these were 50 cents. One of my favorite running backs growing up. I picked up 3 of them. This was a good deal. Rob Gronkowski, this was on sale for $15. This probably comps for about 22-ish, I would say. Vernon Davis, a GOAT for $1. Sure. Darren McFadden, nice color match. One of my favorites in college. 68-cent color match. No Sean Moreno. I mean, think about this. This is why I buy so aggressively on COMC sometimes. Like, if I were to see this for 68 cents at my local store or in the dollar box, I'm buying it. So it's just a no-brainer buying on COMC where I don't have to deal with any shipping, any sort of photos. It's just automatically in my account. I can relist it and flip it. So really love that. Deshaun Jackson. What I like about this image, this is from Miracle in the Meadowlands. So just an iconic moment in sports for sure. Love that image. And then another Clay Matthews that I picked up. Sweet image right there. So now in the top 5. So now we're getting into some of my more recent-ish purchases. Adrian Peterson, numbered, Topps Chrome, easy. For $5, yes. Des Bryant, for $2.50, yep. J.J. Watt, numbered, eligible for the Hall of Fame in a couple of... Okay, what's going on? Numbered, pink, cool. What is this? Oh, someone sent this in my Discord in the Good Deals channel. I believe this was $8, $10. I already sent this to auction. Marcel Reed, one of the hottest prospects. Cyrus Allen's now at Cincinnati, and I don't know where Barber is these days, but it is what it is. LJ Martin for $25 had a tremendous game last week versus Cincinnati, so he's definitely jumped up. Picked up a couple of Juju Lewis autos. I'm taking the chance on him at Colorado. I've been pretty impressed with him. It's not a very good roster, but man, he's been playing pretty well. So he is going to sit out this week to preserve a red shirt. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. And then I went up for this one. This is the encased. I just think it looks a little bit better, looks a little cleaner, so I paid $20 for that. I've spent $40 on worse, but I think Juju Lewis, a young, true freshman quarterback, sure. For the PC, Grant Hill, I have a Topps Chrome copy of this, but I didn't have the paper set, so I'll take that. Lucio, that's, okay, so we need to look up Final Fantasy, because let me go here just so, I want to look up Final Fantasy cards. That's what I'm going to purchase after this, but I'm a huge Overwatch fan. These glitter dust cards, I wish I had one on my desk. They shine incredibly well. I love the way that they pop. I'm a big Overwatch guy. I'm a Mercy main. I used to do Reinhardt, Roadhog, and a little bit of Lucio if someone took Mercy for whatever reason. But man, back when there were 5-man reses, man, I was nasty. So for $2, that's a no-brainer. PJ Haggerty. So people in my Discord love this guy. I guess he's leading the country in scoring, and they sent a couple of good deals here. So bought the Bowman first auto. Sent some offers on these. The cheapest, so I bought these for $4.80, $7. His cheapest auto on eBay is $10. So again, you're already getting a little bit of room baked in there. Adrian Peterson, numbered blue, a little off-centered. I didn't realize that, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. Someone in the Discord linked their port, and they're like, hey, need a couple dollars to cover shipping. I'm about to ship some cards home. So picked up a couple things. Got the Mike Evans, one of the sneakiest, oh no, I should have double-clicked it, but for $1.75, less than $1.50, yeah, I'm taking that all day. Got the Mike Breen, bang, auto. I think they do about $10 or $11, so felt good there. And then Kate Harpring, she just committed to UNC, I believe. So, and she's exclusive with Leaf, so I felt good there. Madison Booker, picked up a couple of refractors, nothing crazy, for 16 cents, sure. Madison Booker there. I won this on COMC auctions. This was late last night, so everything you see now, I believe, will be from today. But Adrian Peterson Hot Box Blue Mini Diamond. This is my favorite image of Adrian Peterson in Topps Chrome 2015. Beautiful set. I won this at auction as well for $9.50. Dante Hall, electric. I get it. It's unlicensed. You can see his bucket right there, but whatever. Dallas Wilson, I've been staring at this in my watch list. I was like, you know what, $13. I think the cheapest is $20, so I took that one. Evan Stewart might return soon for Oregon. I got the Bowman first. He's got some cheap stuff in his Oregon uni, not his Bowman first, but I'll take the chance there on his Sapphire. You don't see those a lot. This was cheap. I was stocking recently added for $2. I will take my Darian Mensah there. Wayshawn Parker. These are all from like earlier today now. Wayshawn Parker, $20 on the purple to 75. I just feel like that's a $30 card. Colin Simmons, his base autos do about $20, so to get that for 22, I felt good. And then Boubacar Traore, his autos are going up, so I paid up $30 on that one, but I think it's worth the risk. And then Keldrick Falk, another one who's kind of creeping up to $20. I felt good. Now, okay, some bulk buys here. I sent an offer on this, $12.80. It just got accepted, so I appreciate that. And then these I don't ship a lot of cards home from COMC. I like them to manage all of my inventory. It's just way easier, way more efficient. But I do ship these home. And this is the Halo Combat Evolved. This is from game number 1, but it's Upper Deck 2024. These sell incredibly well. I sell them on my eBay for, a lot more than $1.20, which is awesome. They range from like $5 to $10, so just more of a volume thing. I even picked up these cards for 9 cents with the green foil. I think that looks cool, so that's where I'm at there. Looks like I picked up a ton of these. I think I paid 85 cents for 12 cards. It's going to cost me 25 cents per to ship, but I'll take it. And then my last one, PC purchase of the day, Arizona, Noah Fafita Gold Sapphire. This completes a rainbow page for me. I've got his base, yellow, orange, and I think red maybe. I don't know, maybe the black, I don't remember, but the gold, I will take that one. So that's everything. That's how I got to number 13 here. I'm curious to see how the results come out today, but yeah, definitely wanted to get this video out. You've got a couple of days left for the Black Friday sale and then Cyber Monday as well. Tons of good stuff. So that's everything from me. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We'll see you next one. Peace. Love you. Bye.